Welcome back, guys, to another video. In today's video, I just got up and I got a surprise package from Kimimoto. They sent us some new stuff to try on, so let's go check it out. They sent us some heated socks, which these are gonna be awesome. They're gonna go good with the gloves that they sent us earlier. They're just trying to keep us warm, guys. So I really appreciate the sponsor of these videos because it's really getting cold in my area and I really thank them for reaching out to me. All right, let's check it out on how it comes. Let's see, we got the socks right here, wrapped in a little bag. And then you got your little, I'm assuming these are the battery packs in this little white box. You got the charging cables. Oh, it looks like they charge with Type-C, so that's awesome. Everything needs to be Type-C nowadays, so let's get these chargers out of the box. All right, so I got these unboxed, and these are how the battery packs look. They're pretty small. I believe when you put them on, they're gonna be kind of like sitting right here in your little sock. And it comes with a little keychain, so you could put a remote. It actually comes with a remote, so you can actually change the settings from hot, medium, and it comes with the Type-C cables I was telling you about. It's cool because it's actually only one USB port and it goes into two, so you can charge these both at the same time. And these are how the socks look. Really long, obviously. You want them to be warm. And basically, this is where the battery pack's gonna go, right at the top right here, so you can slide that in. But before we do that and go on the ride, I actually gotta get these charged because they just got sent to my door. So I'm gonna get these charged, and then we're gonna go out for a ride, and I'm gonna go talk about them. All right, so let's wait for these to get charged. They're actually almost there. I guess they come almost fully charged, so we just gotta wait until these finish, and then we're gonna take them out. All right, so we finally got these charged. You can see that they are 100%. Now, I was reading the instructions, and you have to pair the remote, which is this thing right here. You gotta pair that to the actual thing, so let's get that going. The instructions say you need to turn this on. After that goes on, you need to hit the button 3 times so it flashes. Then you pull this thing out, you gotta point it to it, and you just push it. You're supposed to be able to push it once, and it's not connecting. I'm having a hard time getting this remote connected. So I couldn't seem to get the other one working. So let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, it flashes. You get this little thing. You're supposed to be able to hit the button. Maybe if I hold it longer. All right. So it definitely did something, but it automatically turned off. You're supposed to just be able to tap this once and it switches from low, medium, and hot. But so far, I have not got this remote to work, so I would not rely on this thing. I have had no luck using this remote whatsoever. I highly suggest just turning it on like normal, just like that, and then you hit it once, and it starts on the red mode, which is the hot mode. And then this is the medium mode, it's green, and then the low mode is blue. All right, and these are how they kind of look when they're on. They are pretty long. And then I pretty much just get this little sleeve and pull it over, and you could push this wire down if you really want to. And then change the setting. Like I said, you just hit this top button. Now we'll be in the medium setting. Change this setting, we'll be in the low setting. All right, guys, so it's been a long time since I started this video and got those socks charged. The last couple days it's been raining, it's been crazy. So anyways, I've had a lot of testing with those socks so I can get on the road with you, and I'll go over how they feel, and if you want to buy them, there's going to be a link in the description, and you can save some money on those. But yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts. We'll take the Onyx today, and we might as well bring some Kimimoto gloves on the way now that we got the Kimimoto socks on. I did never get to show you about these gloves, that they're waterproof. Water bounces right off of them. I did not know that. I mean, I knew they were waterproof. I didn't know they were that waterproof. So it's pretty cool. It just runs right off. I'll have a link in the description for these gloves also if you want to check them out. It's getting cold here in California, so you guys might want something to help. Anything helps. All right, guys, I know you're probably wondering. It's nighttime. What happened to the daytime footage? Well, let me tell you. So there was a lot going on during the day. And the video kind of ended up all over the place. And I just decided, you know what? I just wanted to start over and do it at nighttime and talk to you about the socks and the gloves and stuff like that. Right now, it feels so good. Sadly, the socks already died because I used them like all day. I'm not gonna make that in my... No, I'm not. So I used the socks all day at work. They last exactly as long as they say they do. And I can give you guys the best review on these socks because I've worn them the last 3 days. I know you guys are probably thinking like, ugh, like that's gross. Like what the heck? hey, I'm doing a review here, you know, I'm helping everybody out. But what happened is, the first day I got them, I charged them up, and then I just wanted to, you know, wear them throughout the house. I was wearing them while I was like laying down in bed, and I was just very disappointed because I couldn't feel anything on my feet. Like, I was, you know, under the covers, I absolutely felt nothing. So I was kind of like disappointed by it. And then I started walking around the house a little bit, and I was like, okay, like, these aren't too bad now, they feel pretty good. So then I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of disappointed, and I put them away to charge them for the next day. The next day, I couldn't take my bike because it was raining outside. So I already had the socks on, I had them charged up, so I just decided to, you know, use them for work. And when I was using them for work, walking around, they felt great on the high mode. On the high mode, walking around, they felt fantastic because you kind of got that heat going on your feet every so often. But on high mode, when I was standing, they were really starting to burn my feet because I was just putting pressure on them the whole entire time. So at work, I ended up putting them on the medium setting. The medium setting to me was the best setting for work because it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. And the cold setting, honestly, like, I feel like there's no point. It's not that great. It's just, it doesn't work for me. It's too cold of a setting. It needs to be hotter. And so, like I said, I use it on hot medium. The third day I wore them, I got to use it on my bike. And when you're on your bike, you're not putting a lot of pressure on your feet on the pegs or the pedals. They're really just a placement. So you're not really pushing down on the pads. But it does help when you have your shoes on. So as soon as you're walking around the house, you know, it's like, oh, it doesn't feel that great. But then as soon as you like enclose the socks in like a shoe or something like that, the heat kind of stays in there. So it does feel better with the shoe on, but it doesn't feel as hot when you're just like, you have your shoes on and you're riding your bike, if that makes any sense to you guys. So when I was riding my bike, I was like, all right, I don't have any pressure on the bottom of my feet, so I had to have the setting on high. And having the setting on high, I barely felt really anything. And what's funny is, as soon as they actually die, because you get kind of used to wearing them, so as soon as they actually die, all of a sudden your feet like get more colder than they were when you weren't wearing the socks. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to say that. They're not too bad at all, socks. I mean, I don't mind them. I'm not really a sock person. If I can tell you anything to buy from Kimimoto, if you had a choice to buy the socks, the heated socks or the heated gloves, these gloves are hands down way better than the socks. But if you're a sock person, you know, hey, go ahead and try them out. They're gonna give you guys a 30% discount if you order, I believe, from the website. And I don't have the code yet, but I'm gonna message them as the video is coming out. So I'll put it in the description, and you guys can go to their website, check it out, and get that discount if you want to buy these socks, because they are pretty pricey. I think they're like 75 bucks. But with the 30% off, at least that's gonna help, you know, bring them down to like 50 something. But what I was gonna say too, what I liked about them is they last a pretty long time. I will say that the reading is accurate on how long they last, but I did keep changing the modes from high, and then I put medium. In the highest setting, I believe you get about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. In the medium setting, I think you get about 6 hours, 6-7 hours, around there. And then the low mode, I think you get like 8 to 9. That's a pretty long time that they last, and I like that the battery packs are kind of like form-fitting. They're not flat boxes or squares. They actually like contour to your leg. I didn't have any issues with like feeling the wire. I never felt the wire whatsoever while wearing them. I had some bumps. I had no issues with that whatsoever. The padding, as soon as you do put them on, it does feel a little weird at first. Like the first 5 minutes, you kind of feel that pad underneath. And then after you start wearing them, after 5 minutes, you honestly don't even know you have heated socks on, other than, you know, the temperature that you can kind of feel on your foot. Also, the socks, for how thick they are, I will say I thought the socks were going to be thicker. I don't know, like, I've had thicker socks in the past. I thought they were going to be real thick. And they are thicker than a regular pair of socks. They definitely are. I do feel like if they made them a little tiny bit thicker, that it would definitely help, like keep more of the heat in. And they're very long, which they should be long. They go pretty high. And yeah, and the fact that these charge with Type-C. So when you go to charge these things, they charge very, very fast. I think everything should be Type-C. Get rid of that micro USB crap. But these are Type-C, so they charge real quick. You'll be up and going in no time. They honestly would probably be perfect if you're like in the snow. But hey, you know, I'm just trying to give you guys my honest opinion on them. It's basically, I'm not a sock person. I just really am not. I tried them out. They're not bad. They're not the worst thing I've ever had. But I would get the gloves instead. And I will have a code to the gloves also. I'll put it in the description. These gloves are awesome. But talking about the gloves real quick, do not order these gloves if you're gonna be riding a bike like this. The only reason why I'm using them is just to kind of show them off because, you know, they go with the socks. They're the same brand. So I just figured, you know, it'd be cool to do a video with the gloves and the socks on. And unfortunately, I can't really show you my socks right now that I have them on, but trust me, I do. They're just dead right now. Yeah, so, you know, it's up to you, whatever you like. If you're a sock person, great, you know. I'm more of a glove person, but just be careful with these because these have no protection in the gloves. So if you're using, like, you know, a regular bike, an e-bike, something that you're not gonna get too hurt on, then these would be good. But if you go down with these, you're gonna be screwed. I think the socks would be like a cool stocking stuffer or something like that, you know, like a little side gift. The thing is, with everything that's electronic, you gotta start remembering to charge this stuff up. I'm getting so much stuff at my house that I have to charge. It's kind of crazy that I think about it. Like everything I have has to be charged. And it's like, sometimes I forget. But I hope you guys like my little quick video. I know, like, seems kind of stupid to talk about some socks, you know, on my e-bike channel, but I mean, they do go with, you know, if you ride your bike, you can use them. So it's not like it's not something you can't use. And I know some of you guys, you know, it's getting cold where you're at, especially in California. Some of you guys are still ballsy enough to be riding in this weather like me, and you might want some type of heated gear. So, you know, if we get jackets, like pants, sweaters, whatever, you know, like that goes along with e-bike riding. So, but thanks a lot, guys. I hope you guys appreciated the video, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. Again, check out the coupon code or the link in the description. Either one of those, I got to get it from the company. I think they're going to give 30% discount off the socks. So, see you guys. Be safe out there. Stay warm. Thanks for taking a trip with me on the Onyx. It's been a while. Just thought I would take it out. We have 638 miles, and this bike is for sale still. I still have it.